Good morning, good morning. It's Monday, March the 4th, 2019. You're listening to RadioFreeRadford.com. Well, I guess you're listening to RadioFreeRadford.com. I'm not exactly sure how you're listening to us, but thank you for listening to this broadcast. It's about 10 minutes clock on the dot this Monday morning. Be sure to follow us on Facebook at Radio Free Radford and on Instagram and tweet us over at Twitter at Radio Free Radio. This morning we woke up to some snow flurries. We had a few pockets of some scattered black ice around the area this morning. Some schools districts did decide to go late in to see how much would melt today. So most of that melting is starting to occur right now. We have to see some sunshine today, getting about 37 degrees. Mostly to partly sunny skies. Wind chills will be the main concern this evening, as that will be the main threat today, as temperatures will be slowly, again, staying in the 30s, but feeling more like the 20s and upper teens tonight. So this week we are in for some cold, as we're welcoming March like a lion, that's for sure. So anyway, had a little fun in there with you. So anyway, temperatures falling back down to the teens tonight. Sunshine lasts to that Thursday, Friday. We have the potential. It looks like this is going to be holding itself together. This is quite interesting to see. We're already in March, and it's a little bit more difficult to get us these late season snows in the area because of the sun angles getting higher. Because next weekend, this coming weekend, actually, you will spring forward, so you will lose an hour of sleep but gain extra hour of daylight, as you will turn your clocks ahead 1 hour Saturday night before you go to bed. So if you plan to go to church on Sunday morning, you'll get up, and if you don't turn the clocks ahead, you will be an hour behind times. I guess you'll be early. I think that's how that works. Yeah. So if you get to, say your service starts at 11, you get there at 10, hey, at least you'd be there an hour early. Yes, that's how that would work for sure. Anyway, alright, so take care of that for you Saturday night. Check the smoke detectors and the smoke alarms. That is the time of year to do that every 6 months or so. It seems like we just get used to this time switcheroo, and we kind of just go, well, we do it again. There you go. Yeah, so a lot of states talk about daylight savings time, why they should ban it, why it should be an issue. We'll talk about that on our Thursday show, and we'll discuss more why that occurs, actually. So anyway, reminder, this is midterm week. Wish you all the best of luck here at Radford University, and many universities as well are also taking midterms, as spring break for us is next week and begins Saturday. I know a lot of people I've been speaking with saying this is awfully early for spring break, you think? Yes, I agree. Normally, high school, it normally depends when Easter is this year, but last year, several school districts, Easter and spring break were together, like Martinsville and Henry County school systems, made that adequate, where their spring break kind of ran right into Easter, so there you go. But this year, though, most spring break is normally about late March. Sometimes it's in mid-April, depending on where you're going and where you're at. So that's how that normally works out. But here, we're doing it a little early because we are almost at the halfway mark. 7 more weeks to go, folks. You have made it to almost a full year at Radford University, these freshmen for sure, including yours truly. And we're going to wish the seniors, as they'll be walking across the stage, as Kristen was here on Friday, May 11th, on the show. So congratulations to all the seniors on commencement day. And so there you go. Congratulations, Highlanders. You have made it afar. Alrighty, today's quote of the day comes from George Adair. I don't think this has any relation to Isaiah Adair. Excuse me, I said that wrong again. It's George Adair. This has no relation to Isaiah Adair, I don't believe. But if you're listening, Isaiah, we can kind of communicate maybe. So anyway, quoting that, everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of the fear. Again, that's by George Adair. Now, I said that correctly this time, as earlier last semester I was butchering his last name like crazy. So, alrighty, today's word of the day is by Merriam-Webster Dictionary. You can check over there on merriam-webster.com. Today's word is feisty, as we all know people get a little bit feisty around here. Kind of chill out a little bit, okay? Basically meaning it's a southern and Midland U.S. Southern term, full of energy, fidgety, touchy, sometimes having aggressiveness, spunk in you, so just kind of keep that feistiness to yourself. A lot of people say that, and especially, you know what I'm talking about, those folks that are a little bit fidgety, and you're like, boy, calm down, you're a little feisty out there. So anyway, we now flip the calendar over the weekend, over Friday, and we want to give a belated birthday to Justin Bieber, as his birthday was Friday. And belated birthday to you. Something else that happened in music pop culture is that the Jonas Brothers have came back together again after, I think it's 10 years or so. Let's see, 2019, about 10 or so years. They decided to take a break, and they came back together again. How about that? There's those Jonas Brothers, and Google them on YouTube. They already made a recent YouTube video, so head over to YouTube and search up the Jonas Brothers, and they will have already released a video. I think it was Thursday, last week. So anyway, today is National Grammar Day, so folks, the way you need to spark your writing paper or something, please be careful how you say things. I have a tendency of saying things out of line, as in, like, I'll say a word that I didn't mean to say, and then someone says, "Did you mean to say that?" No, I got to go back and kind of correct myself. This is 11 years old. This year is the, excuse me, there we go. Happy Monday to you, folks. This year was founded in 2008. So this is celebrating now 11 years by Martha, Brockbohr, the founder of the Society of the Promotion of Good Grammar. The day's motto is, it's not only a date, it is imperative. Wow, I didn't think I said that. It's an imperative. March 4th on the 4th of March to speak well, write well, and help others do the same. We take that imperative seriously, so the National Grammar Day, we celebrated for English language by studying on common grammar mistakes, proofreading our correspondence, and thanking our editors. So thank you, editors, to the Tartan, Beehive, Exit 109, and WIM. Those who do a lot of journalistically writing, they have to go back and take time and make sure everything is correct. If this was Tuesday night to Wednesday, no, Dylan Lepore here is a very dedicated and hard worker for the Tartan, and is a good friend of mine, and he's the editor-in-chief of the Tartan, and he is here, I kid you not, from 12 hours, from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. Thank goodness. I don't know how in the world he gets sleep, but boy, I thought I was worse. But he does an awesome job, dedicated to his staff. Make sure everybody stays on top of his things. You can buy Student Media 025. Meetings are held Mondays and Fridays from 5 to 6 here in the Student Media Department. If you have interest in journalistically writing, photography, news editing, web design, graphic design, whatever it is, he'd be more than happy to talk with you and get you on board with the Tartan, like I am as well. So, but you can catch my daily weather reports in there, and occasionally I might do a story or two. And so anyway, those folks, that hats off to you. It's also National Give a GI Hug Day. We're going to see what this is all about. The military. Thank all of our men and women across the world that are sacrificing their lives in the National GI Day here across America. Soldiers in the U.S. military, including the Army, Air Force, Marines, have been referred as the GI since the 1940s. And today, in that day, we become a celebration, and we thank those folks as well. So if you see someone in the military outfit, stop by, just tell them who you are, give them a hug, and tell them thank you so much, or offer a handshake. And you can also send care packages and virtual thanks for those. So we thank you for all they do across the world as they are around the guard on clock to keep everything on task. Today is also another sweet day. Excuse me, it's Pound Cake Day. Excuse me. Trying to get my voice back here. So Pound Cake Day is get you, the way I see it as, I like pound cake. Get you a scoop of ice cream and some strawberries. I think you got a strawberry shortcake and maybe a little bit of whipped cream on top. That's all thing to listen to. Now, if you're listening to this at nighttime, like I know several folks that do this, they will say, "Dustin, well, you're making me hungry." Well, I'm not making you hungry. It's just that it's the day I'm telling about that's maybe, you are hungry. But anyway, get you some pound cake, strawberries, whipped cream, and maybe some ice cream, depending if you want to do ice cream or whipped cream, vice versa. Throw some blueberries and strawberries on it. You got the perfect pound cake for sure. And there's several histories of why this is. And, of course, we don't know who created this sweet day. So thank you. The credit goes to an anonymous source. We appreciate that. So anyway, there you go. Let's see what else has been going on. We want to give a big shout out to our Highlanders. Boy, they have been working extremely hard toward the basketball team. That is, men's did make it into the Big South tournament. So congratulations to the men's basketball team. Women's, you all did as well, and just an extraordinary job with this. Couldn't be more proud of everybody here, the Radford Highlander, and they just did a fantastic job. Made a huge score the other night. Congratulations to you. The men's basketball team, I think you all did very well. Of course, they honored their alumni the other night at their basketball game. The year of the 1979 class of 1979 was recognized, and so congratulations to you all, and working for your hard work and dedication. We're hoping for the best, and we're hoping you will all make it in the NCAA tournament, because, boy, that would make Radford University very proud. And so congratulations to the Highlanders. Go, our basketball team. Now we're switching gears after this March Madness. This is all month long. You'll be catching it on ESPN, TNT, CBS, and other sport network stations out there. You can catch the ESPN Plus app. You can check that out and take more of that, and that's where we'll be for sure. Something else we'll be transitioning into, we have softball going on. We've got soccer. We also have golf. So we've got a little bit of array of all sports activities speaking around the area. And again, just best of luck to all of those sports teams out there, making us feel very proud and be nice. It's proud to be a Highlander at this current moment in time. Speaking of switching gears now to movies, the Captain Marvel will be coming out this Friday, March the 8th. And Are You Dining? If you head over to the Bonnie, they will be giving away the Marvel cups, the 32-ounce cups. And just go over there and you can get a coupon at the movie. You can win 2 movie tickets to this weekend's premiere. So if you head over there, get you a cup if you like the Marvel fanatic. I know that's Captain Marvel is the movie that's coming out on Friday. So if you have not seen anything like that, I would advise heading over to a movie theater Friday. I know it's spring break, so maybe while you're on break, you can go check it out too. So you have a couple of reasons to take some time off from school and to relax and go see a movie with your family. Obviously, you'll be spending more time with them and obviously your hometown friends on top of that. Later on this week on the program, we've got 2 guests scheduled tomorrow. We have one gentleman. You thought I was busy. This guy is involved with questing around the tours for the summer. He is a residence assistant, RA. He's involved with Greek life and many other things. So we're going to have him on tomorrow. On Thursday, we have a new fraternity. I want you to go ahead and do this right now. Theta_Kappa_RU. Give them a follow on Instagram. They will be coming on Thursday's show. They are the Radford University social organization aimed to creating a safe space to foster professionalism and the brotherhood of a lifetime. Go check them out on Instagram. They could really use your support. They're coming on Thursday. And another announcement I'll also be making as well. Here recently, I've been battling many a couple of personal issues, actually, I've been trying to take care of as well. This week is going to be a weird week in show-wise. I'm only going to be on the air today, tomorrow, and on Thursday. Wednesday and Friday, I'll be taking those days off. I've realized that the capability of working with student media is a great opportunity. It is. Please do so. But I'm also becoming the realization that this is not all about, you can't have fun every day here at this university. Academics is number one. And so for that reason, I'm going to be taking a couple of days off on Wednesday and Friday because of some other personal matters as well. I need to kind of catch up on. Academics is the main priority for this reasoning. And, I enjoy what I do. I love what I do. It's a passion. I've had it for many years now. All my friends that know me, they're like, Dustin, take a breather. You need to calm down. I'm going to take that breather. That's going to be my Wednesday, Friday days off. Taking off student media this week because of, I got to catch up on some other things to get caught up back in the gear of swing of things. By next week, hopefully, obviously we'll be on spring break. I'm going to try to figure out what I'm trying to do right now and who I am. And not that I'm lost at this point, but I need to kind of just take a break for a little while and kind of recuperate what I'm doing. So sometime scattered through the semester, I may be occasionally taking a day or two off just to figure out, why am I actually here? Fun is okay, but academics is number one. So I'll be taking a couple, not every day, but just kind of scattered through the remainder of the semester so I can kind of get caught up on my academics as well, and especially with midterms this week. So I'll be off the air occasionally, starting between now and to the end of the semester, and so I can kind of regroup myself and make sure I'm staying on top of my studies, as that is a number one thing. So I thought that was kind of important to say out there. So you may not be hearing me as much, seeing me around as much, but I'm still here, and I'm devoted to what I do. I'll be working around guests, making sure they can, everything works out with them, and they'll still be coming on for sure. And I'll be running this by, obviously, student media, and of course they were like, that's absolutely fine. Take what you need and get back with us when that time is right for you. So that is something kind of key out there. I've been holding that in for about a couple of weeks almost, and I'm starting the realization of this is all great and all, but you need to have a little bit of time to actually focus on your degree and getting those academics knocked out of the way. So I appreciate all the support that you all give here on Radio Free Radford, as well, working with Radford on Camera, the Tartan, and here, again, radio station. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm just taking a little bit of time off to, again, recuperate of who I am and why I'm here at the university. Alrighty, we are going to get Tristan Blake Rhines here in the studio to see if he can fix this website. I'm not exactly sure what is wrong with it, but we're going to see what he can do if you can get back to listen to your regular great hits. If you're listening to me this morning, glad. I don't know if you are or not, if I'm just talking like a crazy person here, but anyway, Terrence Schofield is coming up at 11 to 12. We also have many other shows today, and tomorrow I'll be back with you for a guest. On Wednesday I'll be taking my day off, and on Friday. And student media will also be taking the time off as well. They're heading to their spring conference to New York City. We wish them safe travels on Wednesday through Friday, and hopefully they're going to be teaching some workshops and gaining some knowledge on more information on what it is to be a student leader, how the impacts, so they can come back and give that information to us student members, and so forth be it as well. Alrighty, folks, have a wonderful Monday, and we'll get this website running and going as soon as our general manager, Tristan Blake Rhines, comes on here on the in their studio and on the radio show, as his show will take place next week, as he'll be, or week after next, actually. Maybe he'll do a Facebook Live. I'm not too sure. I haven't talked to him about that anyway. Great day, folks. I'll be back with you tomorrow.